Don't forget, like the Liquid Lunch TV Instagram page. Follow it. Follow our Facebook page. Send me a pic from your phone, a snapshot of you watching on any device, and you can get entered to win $25,000 worth of ABBC coin. Okay? And the guy we bring in today in the cleanup spot, and the show's been on fire already. Okay? Left, right, we mixed it up. We had Lisa Lampanelli in here. She shook it up. And now to just break the whole thing down, Scott LoBaido joins us again. And Scott is the man who outfitted this entire studio with these beautiful paintings. Scott's snake leers right behind my head every day. I've already stabbed the back of my head multiple times on that snake. And people are calling. I forward you some emails. They want a print of the gunslinger Trump.
And we want a percentage on the sales.
Patriotic you see in here is done by Scott LoBaido. He's a conservative, he's a Republican, he's a patriot, and he's an artist. And you don't hear about a lot of conservative artists. But it's D-Day, Scott, and you've traveled the world, you've traveled the country painting flags, demonstrating patriotic artwork. What do you want to talk to our audience today about on D-Day?
Today is an anniversary of the greatest generation, the men who saved the world. And people try to figure out what I'm all about. And, you know, I'm this, I'm a crazy, unhinged this and that, I'm an artist. And I am everything in my life, John, that I could ever dream of. My life is perfect. I got about $3,000 in the bank right now. My life is perfect.
It's about 3,100 more than Frankie has.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
But this is like what I try to teach, especially the younger kids, is I have this great life, even on my worst day, even on my bad days, of all the bad days we have. I'd rather a bad day in America than 100 years in another part of the world.
That's right.
I am an artist. What do I get to do?
Let's drink to that. Let's drink to veterans who've been preserving our freedom and sacrificing their lives for hundreds of years, but certainly 75 years ago, one of the darkest days, when our men had to go ashore where they knew they were going to get mowed down, getting off the boat. Some of them drowned, the tank sank. The first couple of waves, they basically knew they were sacrificing themselves for our country.
What were you doing when you were 18? You know what I was doing when I was 18?
Yeah,
I was
painting.
painting.
I want to talk about it.
I was painting rock bands in the 80s on the back of dungaree jackets. I was getting high and I was chasing girls.
So was John.
And I thought I was the greatest, coolest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Until I started meeting these guys from Iraq, no arms and legs, Vietnam veterans who their friend died in their trenches. And these guys, I break bread with these guys as they travel, that stormed the beaches in Normandy, running into death at the age of 16, 17, 18. Changed my whole life. So today is a day to contemplate. Let's talk about milk and honey. How we all suck it up. I suck it up every day. Every day I suck up milk and honey and live my life the way I want to live. It's because of these men and women.
Would you think about doing applesauce today because it's National
Applesauce Cake Day today.
Yeah. Instead of milk and honey, would you do a little applesauce
cake day? So same concept. You know what I'm saying by milk and honey and applesauce cake.
We're enjoying the joie de vivre.
Look at us.
Joie de vivre
Listen,
is the
we're
joy
on
of
television.
Life. And
we're in America
Frankie,
on TV.
You enjoy the joys of life every day.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, Scott is one of the most phenomenal artists I've ever seen, as you can see, not only in the work behind us, but in the images that you'll see on your screen in a second. And if people haven't had the opportunity to see Scott's work, you've got to go to his website, scottlobaido.com. And that's Eric Trump holding up one of Scott's pieces of art there.
Wait, before you go, you mentioned Vietnam, you mentioned a lot of wars. Today we're celebrating the 75th anniversary of D-Day. But on the Vietnam note, when you think about Vietnam, guys like Senator Blumenthal from Connecticut, they were there fighting for America, weren't they?
They weren't.
They
weren't. Not that one.
No, not that one. Oh, okay. You might have to correct that later.
Exactly.
I thought he said he was in Vietnam.
He did.
Okay.
He did
say
but he wasn't.
That's a disgrace to our veterans.
Yeah.
Not somebody getting a medical deferment, somebody who didn't go, saying they were there for political gain. That's disgusting.
You got those other shots of you got the shots of my World War Memorial tributes.
We're going to show you all of Scott's work. You can go to scottlobaido.com to get prints of the stuff, prints of anything you see on the walls here. Scotty, thanks for always joining us. Thank you for watching. Stay right there. We're coming back where Frankie's going to correct the heck out of me. Right after this.